Hello everyone, Civ Extraordinaire here, and welcome back to another Civilization 6 episode. This time we are looking at Vietnam and continuing our Let's Play. In the last episode we discovered the South China Sea, which is a very interesting crater, or some kind of giant basin that's filled with water. There's even a wonder in it, it's that large. And we discovered the Foul Bay, which doesn't sound too appealing. But nevertheless, we were able to basically found the first two cities, Dongwei and Hualu. Not too sure how those are pronounced again. Leave me some suggestions in the comments so I don't butcher those names. But we found a ton of tea, which is great because we may have a monopoly off of that. I think we have like what one, two, three, four, five, six. About 6, 7. Okay, it's like 7 sources of tea. I wasn't able to find the Monopoly screen, but nevertheless, I think we'll find it at some point if I can. I guess I'll go do that later. But I think that comes up with the World Congress. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I don't know if that was changed with tabs or whatever, but I guess I'll find that later. Anyhow, enough of that introduction. Let's get straight into the gameplay, and I think we should go ahead and start building up Hualu. A monument is probably good since we're competing for space. I think the primary objective for this episode is going to be securing some of the territory over on the South China Sea, at least to the south of it. So the South China Sea, and kind of blocking Nubia from further expansion this way. It looks like they only have one kind of route through this pass here. So not only will securing this spot help us eventually make our way out here and creating a huge canal system, but it will also help us secure the Galapagos Islands in the future. There are also a lot of city-states that we found. This is like the biggest amount of city-states I think I've ever found. So we're definitely going to be conquering a few of them. Maybe even raising them, because at least Yerevan's placement is not ideal. It's not on any fresh water. You could build an aqueduct, but I think it'd be better as some kind of canal system. So that's just how it is. Anyhow, we also have a lot of coca. Let me see here. I think we'll go with another settler. We're going to be just a bit aggressive. We went ahead and built a holy site. This is what? +1 faith, so not too much. We are restricted by our placements. But I think I have the goal of building a Tan over in Tanlong right here, and then we can build around that. So if you guys didn't know, the Tan grants +2 per adjacent district. So I think it's every adjacent district. Not sure if it's confined to specialty districts, but still should be pretty useful. Okay, let's send you on Auto Explorer. I don't really have any use for you. You, on the other hand, should probably keep going west. Almost lost my sense of direction there. But as you can see, some people were asking me about my mods. I do have wetlands installed. I did remove city lights since the Tan, kind of being a city center replacement, is a bit counterintuitive. So I kind of want to just have an easy and relaxing game as Vietnam and not do too much planning. Not only because it can be a bit time consuming, but also because, ooh, nice major flood. But also because it's boring for you guys to just see a bunch of cuts where I plan out things. So I guess one other thing to note would be, oh, we got a recon unit. But one other thing to note would be that the colors did change a bit, so I'll definitely have to go back and change my thumbnails, which is okay. I definitely like these colors better. But I will have to go back and change the thumbnail a bit, just for some consistency.
I like to say I pray.
Okay. I also hope my audio is working well for you guys. I know I talked a bit about it in the last episode, but I was playing around with my setup. And I think we want to... You know what, you're at 3, and you're at -2 amenities. Let's go ahead and build a granary, just in case you get a population surge. And who are we surrounded by? Okay, I think we'll go with, what, Nazca? Kagwana actually looks like a better candidate. So I think we'll take you. I don't know if there's anyone up here. But we also found Arthur. He's an amazing hero. I had a little showcase with him in my Persia stream, which does not feature commentary. And the reason for that is it kind of wears out my voice. I'm already talking a lot with Zoom, with class resuming and everything. So I didn't want to strain myself too much and make that uninteresting for you guys. Alright, I think we're going to take this opportunity just to knock out this barbarian for the extra gold and the error points. Alright, just taking a sip of my crush. We also met a Manitore in the last episode. I kind of talked about her a bit, I think, earlier at the start of this episode. But it's going to be interesting because I haven't seen any other civilizations, and it looks like we have a fairly decent amount of territory. So I'll let her have the south. I just want to nab this spot quickly, and then I think that should seal off the South China Sea's fate as a Vietnamese new frontier. No pun intended, of course, with the new frontier pass, but hopefully. Oh, ooh, that is close.
I'm fond of pigs.
Okay, thankfully we have a promotion, so you go there, get the gold, get the error score, and get battle cry. Okay, that was very close. Thankfully the barbarian AI is not too intelligent. Okay, irrigation next. And as you can see with wetlands, I do have a few unique improvements there. Okay, I am not liking how this is looking. Okay, I'm thinking go there and then try to get a healing bonus. You'll probably die. Yeah, you died. Okay. Well, at least you proved your use and did some good exploring for the Empire, so yeah. Not much else to say. Go ahead and get a slinger. The reason why I'm choosing a slinger is because we do get the Voichien, so I'm trying to make my army mainly consist of ranged units. Okay. What am I thinking here? Alright, maybe we can build... I don't know. You know, I think we'll build there, send a governor there. We'll try to keep improving relations with the Manitore so that she doesn't take our colony by surprise. And then we can keep colonizing down here. I think this area should be safe. And maybe we can even buy a trader. No, we're a bit poor. I think we'll need like 260 gold for that. But since you've kind of been pumping out settlers, you only have 3 pops. I think we'll go ahead and reward you with a builder. Just because it's cheap and... Ooh.
Jag är Kristina, Sveriges drottning. Patron av konst och litteratur. Hälsar jag en annan kunskapsälskande person.
Kristina. Ah. We have a lovely little Swede here. Okay, she is... Where are you? Okay. You are southeast. It looks like you're fairly isolated. We probably should be scouting out that area over there. Where's our scout? We had another one. Okay, you definitely need to start scouting up here. And you're free to do whatever you want. Okay, you're going to follow him. That is fine with me. The east has been fairly unexplored, and I'm kind of to blame for that. Because this area is just so intriguing. So, I take full responsibility for that. Anyhow, as I was saying, let's go ahead and finish this builder. And our city, it looks like it's being monitored by this horseman, unfortunately. Go ahead and... You can proceed by going here. It looks like the loyalty is wearing down a bit, which should be fine. -6 loyalty isn't too much to worry about as long as there's some good growth tiles and we have a governor slot available. So, we did manage to get this juicy +6 holy site here. And I think we also want to... Can we not settle on that? What? Okay, that is a bit weird. I think we can remove those resources. So, you know what? I think we need a builder here anyway. And we will take the bandy sticks. Thank you, Christina. What's nice about Christina and Sweden is that they have, just thanks to them being in the game, you can participate in Nobel Prize contests, which do spice up the game just a bit. So that makes the World Congress a bit more bearable. I think we're going to save a governor promotion just for when you get there. And I do not like the sight of that. Okay, let's go ahead and get another slinger, just because I want you to screw off. I do not like that. Okay, we have some nice, juicy, fertile floodplains here. How predictable. Alright, he's just being an ass. Okay, well that's not too bad. It's only like +1, and we have another holy site granting us great profit points. as I said earlier, we do have the, earlier as in the last episode, we do have, where are you sending that settler? Okay. Alright, okay, she's being fairly conservative, thankfully, and settling closely clustered cities. Now, that is not a good move, of course. She should be settling these cities here. This is a great spot. This is a great spot to build those Meroe pyramids. But, I mean, to each their own. I'll let the AI make their own blunders. Anyway, as I was saying, in the last episode, I think I mentioned that we are using religion expanded, so I'm not in too much of a rush to get a religion. And, yeah, it's just, it's not too much of a concern for me. But I think we want you to finish off this horseman. And then it's probably a good idea to finish off the camp while we have a settler here. Alright, get a granary there. Okay, now where are you going? Hopefully their borders don't close up just yet. We are approaching the ancient era. Alright, let's declare friendship with you again, just so you don't get any crazy ideas. Your warm words linger like the evening sun. Alright, just what I want to hear. Okay, we don't have any luxuries to sell her yet, but we will soon, because we should be getting irrigation in the next turn. Okay. I'm not going to leave this builder here. I think I'll keep the slinger on, since the barbarian camp is literally like 2 tiles away. But I don't think I'm going to get another settler just yet. It's probably a good idea to get a trader, and well, maybe we can do that later. But I don't think I want to build any wonders. Probably a good idea to get a granary, just to help with food production. And you can skip that turn there. So can you. Okay, keep exploring north. La la la. Alright, and another builder is coming next turn. And as we enter the classical era, too.
The man who has grit.
I was going to say, the monumentality bonus would be super, super helpful here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's coming anytime soon. So, I think the exodus of the evangelicals should be good, because we'll probably build a, or not build, get a great prophet soon. So let's go ahead. Unfortunately, they did manage to close their borders, but they should give us a fairly good deal. Okay, and then I think we won't sell the tea, because we are a bit low on amenities. Let me just see my city here. Okay, you're -1, you were -2, so Dong Quai should be a bit more satisfied. And I kind of want to assess the situation over here. I trust you will be dutiful with your auto explorer there. And we do have the new preserve. I don't know. Okay, you're kind of appeal reliant. So jungles aren't the best for appeal, unfortunately. Yeah, it shows our housing here. Thankfully, I don't have to whip out the calculator. But our highest appeal slot, oh, that is also high appeal. But we're saving this for the campus. Hopefully we can still place it. I don't know if there's any weird requirements I don't know about with Vietnam. But let's go ahead and get a shrine there while we're waiting. Alright, we have Agent 47, I mean Tea Warman, the 7th of the Kume. That would be quite funny. Anyhow, he is interestingly, he is the closest neighbor to Vietnam, IRL, in real life. So, and on the start maps. So where are you? Okay, you're up there. But interestingly, I think we both have floodplain start biases. So it'll be interesting if we, alright, he's already trying to make us eat fried tarantula. Okay. I don't even know if they have that in Vietnam like they do in Cambodia. But, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and move you over here. Okay, it's -5. I think it's down 1. It was originally at -10, so the appraisal was quite good on that one. Coca is probably a good resource to improve as well. Okay. You know what? I don't see any barbarians over to the east. It's fairly domesticated in terms of the lack of barbarians. So let's just send the slinger over here. Thanks to our, what is it? Drive out the aggressors. We will get something like +5 combat strength to take that whatever out. But let's just see if we can take you out there. Okay, we can. So nice little gold bonus there. That scout will probably die, but we only really need 1 right now. So That should be fine. Okay, we have bronze working. Okay, that's why I can't place it on the bananas, I don't think. That makes sense. Alright, no problemo. Okay, yeah, you died, but it was for a noble cause. So, let's just go ahead and remove the bananas. Alright, get some more pops. You are at 5. That is pretty good. Okay. That means you will be a very useful and productive city in the future. Okay, and we have 2 coca here. Not to be confused with cocaine, which I believe is like the refined version of the coca plants. Oops. Okay, I can do the ranged attack here. For whatever reason, I didn't see it initially, but looks like there's a forest fire.
Bravery.
Which is something I forgot to mention. We probably will have a bit of forest fires as Vietnam, but as long as we know what we're doing, we should be fine. Let me just see settlers here too. Okay, that is not too good. I kind of want to settle a frontier city here, just so that they don't get any crazy ideas. Right. Okay, this is probably an okay settle spot, so I think that'll be next on the chopping block. Okay. Let me just adjust the mic just in case it wasn't picking up audio too well. Okay. That would be pretty bad if the audio was not picking up this whole time, because I think my commentary has been fairly consistent throughout this episode. I've been trying to limit my ums and uhs to a minimum. So, I say it right as I make another but I've been trying to limit my stuttering to a minimum, just to try to improve the overall commentary quality. Okay, you can go ahead and get another settler, and then we should get a promotion for Magnus soon. How many promotions do we? Okay, 1. I'm gonna save that for the settlement here. Still at 5, but we should be fine here. Okay, keep moving, and hope that Manitore is not too pissed off with our forward settle there. Okay. Trader, probably a good idea. Something interesting, though, is that people presumed that you could automatically place campuses down on jungles and marsh. It looks like that's not the case, so that is a bit disappointing. That's why I was so surprised, because I thought it was guaranteed that just because Vietnam had interactability with the jungles and marshes to a great extent, like with the bonuses and whatnot, that you could automatically place campuses down automatically on jungles without having to wait for bronze working, but that is not the case, so oh well. Okay, and then the scout just suicided. He has no reason to live as we destroyed his barbarian encampment. Alright. Okay, I'm loving these border colors. Kind of reminds me of Coupe's alternate jersey. Okay, do we want the stone? I think we do. And Hercules, he is actually a very good hero, so we should probably look to investing him. We also, or look into investing into him. There we go. But we do have the industry improvement coming on along with currency, and I think we also want to get masonry, and then we can build some monopolies later. Okay. Let's go ahead and get an archer there. And I think we'll also upgrade this guy too. Alright.
A strong economy.
A strong economy. My British accent isn't too good. But, go ahead. Upgrade. Wonderful. Very cheap upgrades. We don't have iron yet. But we do have 2 governor promotions, which means you are going to get the provision just in time as we're training another settler. And then we have a free promotion with Magnus. Alright, glad to see we, the Vietnamese, are coming to a greater understanding with Agent 47 here. Okay, thankfully we can hop over this city-state. I hate when the AI block. Okay, just as I say, I hate when the AI blocks your settlement locations. They go ahead and block that like one tile pass right there. But let's just see. Okay, you've Indarapura right there. That is not too good. Let's go ahead and send you to Hualu. Okay. And a campus will be perfect here. Wonderful. Too bad you don't keep the yields under the district, so that would make Vietnam quite the powerhouse. Thankfully, the city-state moved.
John Curtin, I speak
dear.
for the people of Australia as their Prime Minister. We seek sympathetic allies in the fight against the hawks of war.
John Curtin. Oh, don't. Okay, I can't do an Australian accent. Okay, yeah. All right, friendship. Okay, yeah. All right. He is like the biggest liar and the biggest warmonger. He's right over there. That Aussie devil. Ugh, it's just every game I have John Curtin in. He is a massive warmonger, and like every time, without fail, like 99.9% of the games I play him in, and where I start near him, he declares war, and it is just a purgatory. It's just a moment of suffering. So, I do have the Tan. Fairly interesting. Unfortunately, encampments and encampment replacements like the Tan cannot be placed next to the city center, so I will have to be a bit strategic. And I think... Okay, we do have a bit of variability with where we can place our campuses, thankfully. Okay, I'm thinking maybe a campus goes here. There's sugar there, though, so I can't place a ton there. We could get rid of the sugar. Though I don't know if that is... If the encampment goes on here, I don't know if that still harvests it. I may have to reconsider. Okay. Okay, we won't think about that too much for now. Right. Okay, I think we'll go ahead, build a holy site here, and then we can build a campus there, build forest there, and then later we can consider building a ton there. Okay, I think that's the game plan.
Each of us is carving.
Alright, keep moving forward, my little settler. There are a ton of city-state units here. Okay, thankfully they haven't expanded too much. And I think we want to go ahead and get the wheel. Though I can't wait for the corporations. Alright. You can go ahead and settle here. I know it's a bit of a risky maneuver. But thankfully it's not 10, or else we would really be in dire straits. Go ahead. Settle here. I think I can build a canal here. If not, I can sacrifice this T-spot. But yes, you are rebelling fairly quickly. So thankfully we did save a governor promotion. You know, I'm going to be risky. I'm not going to go for Victor. I think Nubia will be fairly friendly as long as we keep building districts. So just for the extra border expansion, which I believe she grants. Yes. We will build, or not build, assign Reina to Hue, or Hue. I'm not sure if H is pronounced in Vietnamese. Anyhow, regardless, we are building or upgrading to an archer. And I think a monument is a good idea since we do have some fairly low loyalty. Alrighty. And we will shoot this scout across the strait. Okay, you need to please leave me alone. You guys are just so annoying. Okay, we do have Zoroaster. So we should be getting like the first religion. Okay, we are not getting the first religion. These must be different prophets. But I believe in the base game, Zoroaster is always the first prophet. So we are a bit late to the religion game, unfortunately. Okay, you need to please die. And you, let's go ahead and found a religion in our capital, just because it should be a bit more resistant to pressure, especially with the Kume and their murder, and the shenanigans that kind of entail. Okay, thankfully you did not burn my tea. Okay, our child labor abuse will go on one turn longer. Okay. You should probably settle... What are you doing? Okay, go over there. There's a barbarian encampment in the way, unfortunately. Which means I need to send you out there to eliminate it. And you can move over here. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure if the great people will ignore jungle because of the ability or not. So we'll have to see. Anyhow, what am I thinking? Alright, do we have any good campus spots? Okay, not really, but just for the sake of the Tan, I think we're going to go ahead and buy out this location here. And because the Tan looks pretty cool anyway. Alright. Probably want a library, but we probably also want a government district. So, what am I doing? Can you not build? Okay, you actually need to, government districts count as specialty districts. So I will need to place some woods there, which we should get fairly soon with medieval fairs. But you can go ahead and build a library. How is our science doing anyway? Okay, we are leading. 10 and 9. Okay, John Curtin is quickly catching up because he is like the strongest civ in the game, at least in my opinion. I think Russia closely follows him behind with their work ethic shenanigans, but he is pretty ridiculous. Alright, let's just see how long this supposed peace lasts between our nations. I'm gonna guess not long, but we are fairly far away, so maybe he has a other parcel to pick off. Okay. Go over there, and you go over here. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that settlement location, buddy. I do not like that at all. That is not a fun settlement location. I do not like that. Not one bit. Okay, you know what? Just to cock block him, let's go ahead and settle in the jungle over there. And then I think we'll just declare friends with him. He seems fairly harmless. Okay, he says perhaps yes. Alright then. But you are occupying my territory. I do not like that. What are we gonna do, guys? Go ahead, build a warrior. We haven't built too many. Actually, go ahead and build a galley, because we should probably start exploring the sea. Okay, and you should not be attacking that barbarian camp. Go ahead, go down here. Okay, he's already spreading his disgusting heresy. Okay, go back to building the time, because we need to defend against these barbarians. They are getting quite annoying. You guys, they built an encampment right next to us. Okay. And you're right on my holy site. Come on, man. God. People are ridiculous. Okay, let's hope no one nabs that. Shouldn't be able to. Okay, but of course he spawns a scout right there. Alright, get out of my way, buddy. You... Okay, and you're on the Tan again. Of course. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, anyway, I think we'll probably just place a commercial district there, and then we'll get to it when we get to it. Go back to building Gallia, but then we have a bit of a plan. Okay, he's already pissed off at us. Great. City-state should be blocking him a bit, though. Go ahead, get here. Okay, and you can go and settle here. Alrighty. Where? Okay. I said settle here. Okay. I guess he moved on top of that. Alright, she's happy with her empire size. Okay, and you are being stupid. Alright, I'll take the free XP, I'm not complaining. And you need to move out of the way. Okay. What do we want to do with you? Probably a good idea to get a hero. Just to speed up some stuff and to clear out these annoying barbarians. Okay. Go ahead, get back to... Actually, you can't do that. You go ahead and get here. And we'll send the archer back later. Okay, major drought. Alright, Hercules, please save me this headache here. Go in there and please get rid of these disgusting barbarians. There we go, nice little swap. And let's go ahead and get iron working. Okay, get the Tan. Or the Chen, not sure. And you can get some ancient rolls just in case anyone gets any sneaky ideas here. Okay. Hercules, you should be fairly strong. And you can get back to the city. Again, we have friendship with the Tailwarmen, so... Oh, man, Hercules is strong. Okay, that's probably thanks to the jungle buff, but still. Okay. Foolish barbarians. Alright, you can go ahead and knock out their camp. This is kind of why I love heroes. They are just so powerful if you know how to use them. Okay, you need to mind your own business. Right, there's the Tan. Not colored yet, unfortunately. Should be soon with the colored historic moments. And you... Ooh, that is a nice looking town. Anyhow, you go ahead and attack the city here. Let's also rebuild that holy site. Okay. You can stand on guard. Alright. But yeah, this episode has been a bit more exciting. And we should probably end it in a few turns. Just as we're approaching the medieval era. And what are you going to do? I like the little palace. Okay. The town really is, I think, functioning just as a cultural center and a city hub, so I'm not really going to bother investing too much into it. I think I will go ahead and probably build a commercial hub here with the forests. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get another settler. And my kind of idea is to close this off to the Kume first. And then after that, I think it's... Can you not settle there? No, I think you should be able to settle there. It's just the forest fire. But after we kind of establish and get a grip over this stuff, probably a good idea to conquer Valeda, raise it to the ground because it's in kind of a bad position, and then extend our eye to the settlement over here. So I think we can even place a city where we can place a city over here for the towards the Galapagos, and really start to make use of that. Okay. That's kind of the game plan for the medieval era. Right now we're a bit smaller, both in terms of empire size and our military capacity. So I'll try not to have too many lofty ambitions. But man, just seeing Hercules' strength kind of gives me some good ideas about what I can do with the other heroes. Yeah, that is just a pure wrecking ball right there. Okay, we can't settle here, so let's just wait for the forest to regrow. That's unfortunate. Okay, can we settle now? No. Okay, keep waiting. And you... finish off that tile. Okay, this guy's not really doing anything, but we'll just put him out of his misery. And I think we'll get a granary here. In way. Whichever way you say it. Whichever way you say it.
The poets have been...
Alright. I came up with that one myself. Alright, and you still are not cooling down. Okay. What do we want here? Should probably be able to wonder soon. But I think we'll get an ancient wall just in case Amanitore gets any funny ideas. Okay. Our words are still lingering like the evening sun, so I will take that as a good sign. Okay, and she still is stuck to 3 cities, so that's kind of what you get with the AS panning. Although I did forget about the religion, so let me quickly grab that, and then we can call it a day. Okay. What do we want to do? Maybe some more crimes? You know what? I'm thinking child labor, just because we're about to build one of the most ruthless monopolies in the world. So, child labor as a founding religion should be great for our society's moral standards and implications. So, I think that's that. Let's get this bonus production equal to faith. So I think we have some pretty insane holy sites coming up. And then we have a ton of food. What do we want? We can kind of go tall. Let's go cross-cultural to back us up there, because we will have some pretty populous cities thanks to the jungles. Great to see Cambodia emphasizes with our child labor laws. They will be a great first customer.
The Lord made us all.
And thankfully those tornadoes aren't coming towards us. But we have discovered some terra incognita here. You should be fine there. Danang. And you, let's go ahead and send a trader over here. Perfect timing. We do have a golden age coming up too. But I think that'll be it for today's episode. I don't want to drag on for too long. Kind of leave you on a cliffhanger with what we'll do with our city here. But, okay, I do not like that at all. This is definitely a bigger cliffhanger. But I do not like that placement at all, Sweden. Look at that forward settle. That's just disgusting and, quite frankly, very, very rude. we will definitely be doing something with that city in the next episode. But for now, we have established a little empire for ourselves. We're carving out and slowly forming our Vietnamese kingdom. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, help support the channel, and make sure to hit that notification bell for some more future Vietnamese episodes. So this has been Civic Extraordinaire. Love you guys. Hope to see you guys soon, and have a great rest of your day. All right, ta-ta. Peace.